Hey guys, this is Sig here, and I'm just going to be doing this zombie series. We're doing Ascension right now. Found a pretty simple game, getting it all synced up. This will be a relatively short zombies game. I wasn't looking for something to go really long, I was just looking for some material. I'll probably be giving you guys some later rounds at some point, but hopefully this will be good enough for the time being. Here, I'll turn that down. That's a little bit too loud for my tastes. But so this is all going to be usually live commentaries. However, this one's a post commentary. Unfortunately, sorry. Normally I do different, but it's going to be a little bit post commentary now. In case you guys haven't been keeping up with Black Ops 2, there have been 3 zombies modes released. There's survival, transit, and there was a third one, I forget what it was. Grief mode, that's it. Basically, survival is like our classic zombies, stuff that like what I'm doing in this video. It's everything we know to come and love, and that's what it'll be. Then we have transit, where we will be having an objective-based game, where we have to follow a bus, usually, that was on that map transit. I'm not sure how that's going to play in with... Is that guy just... never mind. Not sure how that's going to play in with all the other maps that we're going to be having, because I believe they're starting us out with 3 maps, not just 1, which hopefully they don't, because I think we could all get really tired of the bus map really quickly. Next is the Grief, which is player versus zombies, which is where we have the 4v4 teams against the zombies and everything against each other. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I get the feeling that this is going to be this is probably going to be the most glitchy out of all of the 3 modes to begin with, but I hope it's not going to be all that bad. Whoa, line film right there. I actually am hoping for a like, you know how they're probably gonna patch the stuff like within the first month, most likely, because there's gonna be people who are going into it looking for glitches to begin. But I get the feeling that since it's going to be player versus player in general, that's going to be the most glitchy one, because you're going to have a lot of people in there, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of ways to screw with the game in that way. So, just keep an eye out for it. Yeah, try not to use glitches too much. That's the biggest thing. When you're playing zombies, I mean, do it for the fun, don't do it just to get the high rounds. I mean, that's always a good goal to have, but if you do it just to get the high rounds, you're taking the fun out of it. So... But not saying that, like, I respect these guys who get to round even like 50, 60, and then, or even the ones who get to 100. They're impressive. I mean, they do really good when it comes to playing zombies. So I just think it's a just sometimes when people are just playing a little too objectively when it comes to getting to a certain level, it takes the fun out of it. Which, video games, you shouldn't be trying to take the fun out of something like that. But anyway, you guys have only seen me play on Ascension. I'm sorry, I will be playing on a different map at one point or another. You guys will be able to see that. Hopefully that will all work out pretty well. I really wanted to get some Moon gameplay. I'm not sure if I have it saved right now. I still have to check that out. I'm sure you guys would love to see that, even though, yeah, Black Ops is an older game, but you know, like, Moon is still the most recent map, but there's only really one way to play Moon. That's with multiplayer, going into the, getting the Easter egg, all the perks and everything. I think that's the only way people really get the high rounds in that map, because, quite honestly, I think it's one of the hardest maps they came out with, because Juggernaut is so far away. It takes so long to get it once someone goes down. Which, granted, that shouldn't be the primary concern, but honestly, I think that Juggernaut is one of the most important perks, and I'm really hoping they're bringing it back with Black Ops 2. We probably will. That was like the core to zombies. That was like the primary objective when it came to survival in zombies. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be focused on. A little bit later in this gameplay, I will be bringing in a friend of mine. He will be doing some commentary as well. We'll be asking him some questions about what his opinions are with Black Ops 2 so far. My recording device is a Hauppauge HD PVR2, working very well. I finally got all the settings down, everything, all the programs saved onto my computer. Unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of a lag. I'm using HDMI right now. I don't have splitters for it, so just don't be surprised if the gameplay lags at certain points or another. I don't think that's why I went down during this gameplay. I might have once or twice. But other than that, I think I did pretty well. I went down on purpose at the end, I believe, because I really wanted to get a relatively short gameplay. I just wanted to bring up some good points with you guys. Then there's also Shadow Fang. He's the guy I play with online a lot. He's really good. If you guys ever get a chance to get into a lobby with him, he's really good. Just giving him a shout out right now. Way to go, man. You and I are definitely gonna do the Call of the Dead Easter egg at some point. We've been trying. This is a running joke with us. We've been trying to get the Call of the Dead Easter egg like 5 different times, and each time we always get stuck on the dials. And I thought it was ridiculous. And I think we spent about an hour just trying to do the dials. And finally, we just got fed up and we left the game. And we're like, that was stupid. It took an hour for us to do absolutely nothing. Why is he just... Alright, forget it. He'll come up soon. Alright, so pretty much, I'm not sure if the sound is still on with the gameplay, because I did mute the speakers right now while I'm doing this commentary. So hopefully the game sound is still going on in the background. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, we'll be figuring this out shortly. In case you guys don't know, I was on PTFO Live, episode 17. If you guys are not subscribed to PTFO Live, definitely check them out. Go subscribe to their channel. Also subscribe to Minnesota Burns, Chaos Silencer, Mr. Technical Difficult. All of them very, very great YouTube commentators. Definitely an inspiration to a lot of us. I think a little giveaway will be, once I've reached 100 subs, I will do a giveaway for a PVR recorder for any of you guys who are looking to get onto YouTube. Definitely, if you want to do this giveaway, just sub it up, and once I reach 100, I will be doing a video, probably asking a question or two, and depending on your answers to that, I will be giving away the PVR to whoever wins. I'm not sure if it will be an Elgato gaming system or if it will be a Dazzle. Ooh, that was close. A Dazzle recorder, a Page, who knows? But definitely, trying to get the channel to expand a little bit. So I'm hoping you guys will at least be able to interact with us as much as possible. I am trying to incorporate another person into the channel. Hopefully he can bring you guys some more gameplays. Maybe not always Black Ops 2, who knows. I was hoping to do maybe some... I've been getting some email messages from just a couple of people from another channel I used to run. And it was simply reviews of animes, mangas, books, television shows, things like that. So I'll probably be doing that on this channel. I'll start a separate series with that. And that's pretty much what I'll be doing over the next month, maybe, along with doing these gameplays, because I have so much recorded right now. Unfortunately, it takes a long time for these to render, upload, and the capturing is ridiculous sometimes, because every once in a while it does not want to record, the machine fucks up, so I'm going to have to definitely see what I can do about that. Granted, it's a new system for me. It's a new system in general. I believe it just came out a few months ago. The Hauppauge HD PVR2. So it's gonna be a little bit glitchy at first, but hopefully it'll all be okay by the end. And by the end of November, I'll be able to have everything figured out. But as you can see, the gameplay is going very, very well. I have HD gameplay up, much better than some of the other stuff I put up before. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. And if you do, just slap that like button, hit comment, subscribe, all that. But you guys gotta realize, I'm not here for the views or anything. I'm doing this because I like doing it. That's why I do it. And you know, I'll probably be doing this as long as I have my gaming systems. Like I said before, I'll bring you guys some Borderlands 2, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not just gonna stop out of nowhere and and be like, yeah, by the way, I'm done with YouTube now. I'll keep going with this. This is really cool. Like it's almost like it's just a hobby for a lot of people, and you know, some people treat it like a business, but this is a hobby for me, and I'll keep doing it as long as I have to. Now, in case you guys haven't heard, I think I'm trying to see if once I get to a certain amount of subs, I'd actually like to see if I can get partnered with Yaush. They are much better than Machinima in my opinion. I love their network. I'm probably subscribed to most of the Yaush directors, not directors, do you call them directors? I don't know. Just the Yaush channels on each of my private channels. This is simply my just uploading videos. This isn't my main channel. My main channel is the one I use for all my personal stuff. This is the one I use just for uploads and gaming and stuff like that. So don't be looking for me on that one. If you're trying to basically yeah, I really I completely lost my train of thought. Unfortunately, I'm having one of those days where I have absolutely no idea what's going on sometimes. But the Pistol Knife series is still going on. I have several more gameplays uploaded. I've already made it to level 30, and I believe I'm using mainly the CZ75s. They're probably the easiest for me. They're easiest for a lot of people, I think, because the less of recoil, quicker to reload and everything. I don't know. I prefer them so much more than anything else. And these idiots already went to the box. Of course, fuck you guys. See, I'm really pissed off right here because, you know, I was down there just like holding my own against all the zombies, and I'm like, are you serious? You used the entire freaking box. Yeah, fuck you, Reaper, man. These guys were not very good. Unfortunately, that dickhead got the Thunder Gun before I did, so we didn't get very far in this game. That was probably a lot of the reason I decided this would be a short game. He got the Thunder Gun for one. I think I'm gonna let him die later on in this game, just because I want that. It was ridiculous, and I never do this. I never open all the doors immediately, but unfortunately, I really wanted a gun. I wanted something strong. I wanted to be able to hold out for a couple of rounds. But anyway, I think I'm going to be starting a new segment right now called the Channel Reviews. This is basically where I go on from different YouTube commentators, YouTube channels. It doesn't always have to be gaming. And I review them, basically tell you what my thoughts and opinions are of them. And first, I'm going to do probably one of my favorite YouTube commentators, and that would be Minnesota Burns. Minnesota Burns is a remarkable YouTube commentator. Started only a year ago and already has over 500,000 subs and closing in on 600,000 by now. Very impressive, and I think he's got a great following behind him. He's probably some of the most loyal subscribers I've ever seen. He is one of the 3 commentators for PTFO Live, and like I said, go subscribe to that channel as well. Minnesota Burns is primarily dealing with trolling on Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, I believe he just started as well, and he does live streams, which is very cool. I think he's very interactive with his subscribers. But he started off with simply gameplays and everything, and I believe he got a couple of shoutouts by the Syndicate Project and a few other large names, and his channel really took off from that. So congrats to him, and I actually spoke to him once before on PTFO Live. I asked a stupid question, but you know, I at least got to talk to the guy. He's really cool. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, I definitely say go over, subscribe to him, check out his videos, and definitely just give him a like rating. He is one of the better YouTube commentators out there, and granted, some of his material is a little bit controversial in the way that sometimes the people who he trolls are kids, But unfortunately, I think a lot of them ask for it, and honestly, I really don't think a lot of these kids should have Xbox 360 privileges. But what do I know? I'm not a parent, and unfortunately, I think a lot of these people shouldn't be parents. But that is beside the point. Let them do whatever their kids want, or else, you know, we really don't want people like them babysitting their own kids. So they're gonna let the Xbox do it for them. But anyway, we have a lot of problems. There's been a lot of YouTube drama around recently. I believe a lot of it's been centered around Wings of Redemption, who is a very popular YouTube commentator. I believe he started off with a lot of video game commentaries and stuff like that. But he's fairly famous on YouTube as well. There was a lot of controversy over where he was saying committing suicide, things like that. He was talking about different events that had happened where kids did commit suicide, and he mentioned it once or twice, and I think a lot of people were getting concerned about him because of that. I'm not sure if I got the entire story right. I'd have to check that up, but that's mainly what I've been hearing from a lot of other people. The next channel I would like to review is probably, hang on, let's see, I have his YouTube pulled up right now. It's the Enemy Zone. The name of the YouTube channel is Gigguk, Gigguk. He's close to 30,000 subscribers by now.